So the first cards that we had out are compassion and creativity. And with compassion, we have out of order, out of pocket, boundaries, checking it twice, be nice, one love under the sun, checks and balances, and credit or debit card. So this could have something to do with money because it's talking about the checks and balances, credit and debit card, out of pocket. Maybe you're coming out of pocket with some things, and that could be you want to make sure that you get the results of what you're giving, of what you're putting in. So whatever this is, it has to do with your creativity. You could be doing your work could be creative work, and maybe you're investing in something and hope that you get that return on investment. But compassion is here, and it's on here twice. It has compassion on this card, and compassion for self leads to compassion for others. So the creativity work that you do, maybe it has to do with being kind and compassionate towards people. Maybe you help people with their anger management. So maybe something in like the nursing field or mental health field. Respect should be earned before one deserves it truly. Kindness is key. Respecting others while staying true to self. There's a lot of respect. Maybe you feel disrespected in your line of work, or feel like you don't have as much respect as you deserve in your line of work. But it's giving me a very much what you put in is what you get. So not to say that you haven't put in the work or the effort to be respected or acknowledged for your achievements. That's not what I'm saying, but maybe there's certain areas that you haven't, that aren't mature yet. So I think that's why this compassion is out here, to have compassion for yourself and also respect others and make sure others are giving you your respect. And with the sharp tongue and words, anger management, it does feel like it could have something to do with your creativity, your work, wherever you, it's very career heavy. Maybe trying not to have a sharp tongue or have sharp words when you're in communication with somebody who you feel doesn't respect you or your work. But with the checks and balances out here, it's making me feel like that energy, it'll be checked and it'll be balanced on its own. So that's why you should just keep respecting others and keep being kind, keep staying true to your work, and your achievements will be recognized, whether they like it or not. Be confident, believe in yourself. Be confident, believe in yourself right here. Introvert, quiet person or kid. Laughter is the best medicine. Personal space. Overindulging. Addictions, weed, alcohol, food, sleep, sex. Get away from me. So you could be introverted yourself. You could have started out as a very quiet child, and then you grew into what you are now. It feels like now you're very active in your community. You're very vocal. You're very passionate. You like to laugh a lot. You feel like that's the best medicine for you and others around you. But overindulging in addiction. Maybe you could be overindulging due to stress. And you could want this person to get away from you. That's why get away from me probably came out. It might not even be like a person itself. It could be just like the circumstances around a certain person, place, situation, career. Could be family. Whatever it is, you need you're really, with personal space out here, you kind of rejuvenate or regenerate your stamina by being alone, by being an introvert. So maybe taking some time to yourself. And if you are overindulging in things like food, alcohol, sleep, sex, weed, things like that, taking time out to, maybe that could be like your checks and balances, checking that and balancing that out for yourself. Any more messages? Are there any more messages? Remain positive. People will talk. Let them. You do you by being great. So just like the card says, remain positive, because people are going to talk, but your focus should be on yourself. Maybe getting into not being back an introvert, but going into solitude, or maybe not necessarily complete solitude, but getting back to yourself, finding center again and nourishing that. Are there any closing messages to help the collective? Are there any closing messages to help the collective? Knock me down 9 times, I get back up 10. There'll be times that you may fall. The important thing is to get back up. So with that being said, that being the closing message, whatever you're going through, you're going to get back up again, and it's not going to phase you. Well, not to say that it won't have its effects, but it won't deter you from your path. Of course, it'll have its own effects, because you're obviously dealing with something that is kind of intruding on your peace in a way. But like the song says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So with those things that you come into contact with, you learn lessons from those, and you grow stronger mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever the aspect is in. This is an opportunity for growth and learning right now. But I feel like maybe because you have all this good energy out, the negativity is kind of very small and minute, to the point where you probably don't even notice it. But that comes with that spiritual maintenance of being aware, making yourself aware of those small things, the little corners, the dust in the corner that you probably forgot to get, that you keep forgetting to get because it's so in the corner. You got to clean that part out too, or else, it's not clean completely. But with this last message out, I get that everything is going to be fine, because everything's been fine. It's just that one little, like that fly in the house that you don't know how it got in, but it's still in here. And when it gets to your face, you notice it. But when it's off somewhere else, you don't really care. But it's still a fly, it's still a gnat that's in your presence, it's in your home. But once you clear that energy out, you should be all good. I hope this message resonated with somebody. If you want a personal reading, please message me on Instagram or TikTok at Imani Reynes. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.